small amount of shells, not an extensive shelling. But there is assumption that people think that shells like West Africa have been used as a currency. No, you cannot use them. They are abundant everywhere. You find them there. Yes. But what they were using as a currency, especially at early times in the islands of Ethiopia and other parts of Africa, is salt. So since there's an abundance of salt, they would take salt and exchange it for grains and cereals. And the weight it reached up to 20 tons. So that's
what's this called?
the bragware. It's bragware.
Bragware.
Bragware. Yes, with B.
Bragware?
Yeah. It's one of the smallest, unfortunately.
Does it only in the winter in the Red Sea, and then it goes?
It goes to the Mediterranean. The very reason that we have the green here is because of the Arab. They use the Suez Canal as a route to go to the Mediterranean Sea. So almost every year,
the Suez.
yes, almost one of them dies as an accident almost in every year.
What happened before the Suez Canal was built?
They would be probably taking the longest journey out. Almost December, the temperature in here is very high and very scorching. It reaches up to 50 degrees centigrade. So at that time, you cannot find any bird in here. But since it's now becoming cooler, there's a tendency of a variety of birds in the coastal areas.
These are cranes.
So there is a ring over there. It's a bird that flew in from Switzerland.
Wow.
Yeah.
5,000 kilometers.
Wow. So that was a banding that was on its way.
Do you come out here and work yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of us.
You're an archaeologist, yeah.
All right, so let's go.
Have you driven to Adulis before?
Between him and the Emperor Haile Selassie, and also 60% to Sultan Frey, 40% to Emperor Haile Selassie for the artifacts. So most of them they are in First African
discovered several cross gold chains, several potsherds, vases full of different decorations, different religious attributes, including several gold coins that were taken to Italy at the same time. So as you can see, initially when Paribeni excavated this site, he had two different thoughts. He thought that given that there were 4 circular discs at the top, the one that are supporting the pillars, he thought that this was the altar of a sun. So that was his initial thought. So he thought that this was the altar of a sun. Then later on, around 4th or 5th century, a church must have been built on top of it. But current studies have determined that the structure, especially the podium structure and the upper church structure, have been built at the same period. So the concept of being the lower altar of the sun fades. So it's just simply, this is the tyrannical pyramid that meant to serve as a podium to bring the area. As you can see, the rooms over there, so the church would be above everything else. So it's a Byzantine architectural form of church. So we can go in.
This is before the time of Christ.
No,
No,
this
no.
is after.
200
Almost
200 AD.
yes,
300 AD.
this is around 4th up to 5th century.
Okay.
As well, when Christianity entered East Africa and actually might impact. Long, you have anything to add? So as you can see, this is wall structures. There are a number of small rooms that have been discovered by Paribeni at the same time, still covered beneath this sand. So some of their remnants, as you can see, have come to light by the rainfall.
The structure is a little bit complicated because you can see they have regular shapes. You have to go and for more detailed information. You have to go for excavation.
So was this from a different time period than this?
Yes, so you have to do the research that it has some connection with the church.
Yeah.
Can order it?
Sure. That's good.
Be careful.
Yeah. So as you can see, what makes it the masonry work a bit unique is the craftsmanship. You can see
Yeah. Very
each
sharp.
stone is carved to fit what's beneath it or what's below it. So you have this perfect fitting of stones.
Yeah, very nice. Very solid.
Yes.
Do we know how they cut the stones?
Until recently, we have no clue,
No idea.
no idea.
But then there's
Geologist,
flat stones and then another
the
layer.
geologist professor recently
stones.
This is the
recommended
schists.
that,
Yeah.
So
could be
the schists
they were doing
created,
that before they were craving
maintained
for
the
very
structural
big walls.
integrity.
Yeah.
So every
First
50
he did,
meters
and
split
then
it
the
in
cracks,
layer of
and
schists,
put the cracks,
and then
put
the
them
wall
again
would
together.
seize in
Yes.
for almost
Geologist
4 or 5 centimeters inside.
Because he said that
So the structure goes in terms of
for the
Yeah.
marble.
pyramid
Okay.
like.
And nothing
So
wood.
that's the
There was no
hypothesis.
holes for.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
This is just full
All,
of this.
all stone.
Yes. This is a funerary structure that was discovered almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Oh, sorry.
You're sitting on it.
There was some discoveries with there's bones inside.
Oh, yeah.
So they covered with aluminum foil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's
Oh, sorry.
no, it's okay. So there was a funerary discovered here at the same time. No funeral association goods were found with it, typically implying that it's just simple Christian associated burial,
Mhm.
the head facing east.
Interesting. Wow.
So about the earlier settlements, if you could come this way.
And I can let me go up and then I can pull you up.
Thank you.
So now this is the podium. What you can see at the lower part of the podium is the foundation or the base of the building. in a close proximity, you have also another wall structure that is here. We are assuming that this wall structure must have been of a pre-existing settlement. Maybe this church must have been built in already existing settlement, or by clearing it, or just simply by building on top of it. Because this foundation, early foundation, matches the existing wall structure that is here. Unfortunately, we could not cross here, so do a little bit into.
Oh, and the water is
This
eroding.
masonry is more or less similar to the Madara masonry,
Yeah.
step masonry.
Yeah.
It's called step masonry
Okay,
because it has
yeah,
some
Yep.
steps.
Yeah, I can see similarities. Somewhere where you know there's no valuable thing.
So the aim is that by the end of the day, following the excavation, it is to maintain former floor. So every stone remains not thrown out. As you can see, it's completely very rough. So once again, so these are lime mortars, the white they would use for as a cement, the white building, and they were also
Where do you think the very big stones came from?
the Gadar Mountains. These are the only possible reach by that approximately about 30
How far away would that be?
to determine how they enter or they this one is clearly visible. It turns
Facing
Yes, sir.
Where the chef is.
Oh, my goodness.
Very nice.
Wow, look at that.
Ah.
Yes.
We've already tackled this.
لكن يبانون هم مش بس up hunting.
intaay soo inaysan xalabo
اه
ka turigo qasilku
اه قرب
la wurde soo qasilku ku turi wax
asking how about the direct he puts it on the other end. I said yes. Yeah, so he wants you to see it inside so that you can go closer and So he wants to put everything in there so you can see it.
Oh my goodness.
You have to be right in front of the wall.
You get some fish down there?
Okay.
How long, everybody? How long? Sorry.
كم زين تبذل له بس 10 دقائق كم زين تبذل مع
Ah,
حاجة خليها ممكن 3 دقائق
okay. If it's only one, it takes 3 minutes. If it's 10 of them like this, about 10 minutes.
It's a bread.
Here's the bread. Look at the bread. Yeah, look at that. Look how he's. Let's see, put it on the side.
Let me do.
Yeah, let me do it. Got used to it.
I've never seen Charlie this way.
محمود هم كلهم باقيين خبزية
Yeah, I think.
No, no. Nanti agak bawa lalande. So you also putting it up, adding sauce to the
If you wanted to ruin
No, make it spicy.
መዛሙርት